Hello there, kings and queens. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Faith. If you're new, please go ahead and subscribe. Give this video a huge thumbs up before we go ahead and get into the Zodiac talk, y'all. And yeah, I'm just super excited today, and I'm chilling at home, nothing to do, so I figured I'd do another YouTube video talking about zodiac signs. Now, if you're here because you think that I'm an expert at, all this, I'm really not. I just like talking about zodiac signs, and I like going off of facts that I know about each person that I've come across who is a certain sign. So I'm definitely just going to be speaking my mind about what I think each sign is like based off, the people I've met who are that sign. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the video. And yeah, stay tuned, guys. Okay, guys, so let's talk zodiac sign. Now, I'm not an expert in zodiac sign when it comes to moon, sun, rising, all that stuff. I don't really know much about it. I only know much about it when I'm Googling it, like when I'm on Twitter and I'm like searching it up and trying to learn some stuff. I don't know every single thing about zodiac signs like that. However, I am very interested in the fact that, it exists. Like, normally when something exists in the world, it's because there has to be a reason why it exists. And I find it fascinating how most of the time the things that it says about your trait can actually be true.
The fuck you know this? How? Hold on, bro. How you, I'm saying, how, like, talk to me, bro. You the police? Is you the FBI? CIA? What's your?
Which is insane. So because of that, I've been over the years, I've been kind of interested in talking about it. As we all know, there are 12 zodiac signs. I think I can list them all off the top of my head without, like Googling it or searching it. Okay, so it's Capricorn, it's February, it's Aquarius, March is Pisces, April is Aries, May is Taurus, May and then June is Gemini, and then July is Cancer, June, July, and then August is Leo, and then September's are Virgos, and then October's are Libras, and then November's are Scorpios, and then December, like I said, is Sagittarius. Now, to first start off, yes, January baby, you're looking at her. I am a January baby. My birthday is January 15. And some of the positive traits I know about people born in the end of December somewhere starts the Capricorn month. And you know what that means? That means Jesus is a Capricorn, yo. Christmas Day, you already know Jesus is a Capricorn, and because of that, we're just the best. We're also the our zodiac animal is also the goat, which is greatest of all time. The goat, LeBron James, the goat. LeBron James is also a Capricorn, which makes it even better. So if Jesus and LeBron James are Capricorns, we're the best, period. But yeah, some of the positive traits that fall, I know with Capricorns, is that we are ambitious. We are very stubborn. I mean, it's not that positive of a thing being stubborn, but at the same time, being stubborn could be positive because somebody could tell you to steal, and if you're stubborn, you'll say, no, I don't want to do it, and you'll stick to it.
What?
We're very strong-minded. We're traditional. We're also earth signs. We're part of the earth signs. The 3 earth signs are Virgos, Taurus, and Capricorn. And yeah, so we're ambitious, we're very hardworking. Some of the negative sides that comes with Capricorns, I think, is like we're very stubborn. We don't like to step out of our comfort zone that much. Very down to earth. And to be honest, over the years, I've learned that a lot of earth signs are the toxic ones. And this is crazy because you're like, what? Why are you talking negative about yourself? I'm not talking negative about myself. I've just learned things over the years, being 24 years old. I've learned a lot in that time. And most of the time I feel like we like to start, like the problems. We like to start like drama a little bit, but at the same time, we also have this very I don't give a damn mentality. And because of that, you know, half of the time we just do what we want to do. You know what I mean? So even if it hurts people, things like that, we just have this really strong mindset of doing what we feel like doing. And yeah, that's just the Capricorn way. We're very, like I said, down to earth. We're very stable. We are so big-hearted. We like to study people and keep an eye on people and watch people and be in control of things. It's just who we are. I know some of the signs that, like, as a Capricorn, that I'm not very fond of would be like Geminis, Cancer.
Out of pocket for that shit.
Gemini, not for, I love Geminis. This is weird. I love Geminis, right? But I don't like that they become bipolar. And we'll talk about that later when we get to Geminis. But like the whole bipolar thing throws me off because I'm very like stable. I don't like people switching up and stuff like that. So that's kind of the reason why. But for Cancer, they're supposed to be our opposite signs, which makes sense to why I don't have like a whole bunch of Cancer like friends and stuff like that. They're very emotional, and you know, Capricorns are badasses. Like it's weird, but it's almost like we don't have emotions. We literally can be so heartless for no fucking reason, bro. And I think because of that, it's hard for us to really be so compassionate towards a sign like Cancer, who's very emotional. And some of the signs that we very much get along with are Leos. We love Leos because they're super funny and they're super, like, I don't know how to say it. Leos are, they're very strong-minded. You know what I'm saying? Like, when they see something they want and they go after it. They're very loyal and they're so funny. Leo guys are they're freaking comedians. And you know, Capricorns, we love to laugh and have a good time and all that. So I think that's where the compatibility come from. But yeah, so we also like Virgos. We like Tauruses. We're the 3 earth signs, so we get along well because we're just realists, yo. We tell it like it is. We don't really give a damn how people feel about anything. That's how it goes. The next sign that I'm going to be talking about is Aquarius. I've dated an Aquarius before. Now, there are signs that are born towards the end of January and then they fall into the beginning of February. Some Aquariuses I know of are like Megan Thee Stallion. The Weeknd is an Aquarius. Now, they're very artistic people, and like Capricorns love art. Like we love fashion, especially, and we love looking good. So when it comes to like art and stuff, things that look good, we appreciate that in the Aquarius field. However, I feel like I like Aquarius women more than I like Aquarius men. Now, there's nothing wrong with Aquarius men. I've dated an Aquarius man before, but I think they're very like strong-willed, meaning like if they have something set or they have a tradition in their life and stuff, they don't really like to change it. And you know, Capricorns, if we also have the same mindset, we can clash. And I think that's where the problem comes from. Aquarius females are super fun. They're super sweet, easy to get along with, as far as I know. Easy to get along with. And you know, I just love that about them. So yeah, I don't know, on the scale of to 10 about how I feel about Aquariuses, it's most likely around like a 7, 8. We're cool. We get along. Yeah, so after Aquariuses, I believe is Pisces. I believe my mom is a Pisces. Yeah, my mom is a Pisces. Pisces are born in the end of February towards March. I don't really know a lot of Pisces people. I've had like one Pisces friend in my life, and they were weird.
Out of pocket for that shit.
I'm not gonna lie. It was more of like an acquaintance. They were just very weird. A lot of people like them. They're sweethearts, don't get me wrong, but like as a Capricorn, I just view them as like a little like weird. Like they don't talk too much, but they're very smart people, very, very intelligent people. Pisces are awesome. Like I said, my mom is a Pisces. She's so funny. They are like, oh my God, they can look innocent. I noticed that about Pisces. They look innocent, but they can bite, bro. Like or they could do it behind your back. They could be low-key fake, bro. They could be low-key fake. I think that's what I mean. So like, they won't tell you how they feel to your face, but they could tell other people about how they feel about you, which is insane. Because as a Capricorn, I'm a realist. I like to tell you to your face. If I have a problem with you, I feel like I have to tell you to your face. You know what I'm saying? On the other hand, Pisces are not like that. They like to come off as the sweetest thing, but they can be very like low-key sneaky. And I think that's why I don't really like connect with them most of the time. I do have another Capricorn friend though who's married to a Pisces, so I mean it could work for them. They say we can be compatible, but for me personally, I've never been that close with Pisces. I know that their zodiac signs are the fish, and you know they can be very religious. I like that too, which is kind of dope. But yeah, Pisces are, you know, they're strong-willed. However, I know you don't want to get on their bad side. That's another thing. You do not want to get on Pisces' bad sides, because once they start, they will come at you crazy, but they will apologize. It's such a weird thing. So yeah, that's basically how much I know about Pisces. Like I said, I'm not an expert on zodiac signs. I'm just going off of, you know, things I've read, people I've come across, and what I believe I know. And if I don't know, correct me, guys. Correct me. And the sign after Pisces, January, February, March, April, I believe are Aries. And I just know that Aries are comedians. I also don't really know I don't know much about Aries. It's kind of sad. But as far as I'm concerned, Aries are cool as hell. They're always in like the popular clique. Okay, Aries are people pleasers. They're very good with people. They're very intelligent also. Very, very intelligent. Like if you want to learn entrepreneurship, and you want to be like the flyest, and you want to have the flyest boyfriend, girlfriend out that everybody knows in a group, get you an Aries, y'all. Get you an Aries. Some negative traits about Aries, I don't really know. They don't like being down. You know, in order to be around Aries and to like Aries, you really have to have like a upbeat, fast type personality. They like to be on the go. They don't like to be fucking bored, bro. They don't like to be bored. And yeah, that's pretty much kind of all I know about Aries. I don't really have Aries friends. I just know that they're fly, popular, and if you want to be on top, like, just rock with an Aries. You know, you'll never go wrong with an Aries. And from a scale of 1 to 10 with Aries, I give them like a 6-5 with the relationship thing, because I don't really kick it with a lot of Aries. So yeah. After Aries is May. May are Tauruses. Oh my God, another earth sign. So you know what that means? That means we get along well, y'all. Tauruses, I fucking love Tauruses. If you know, basically they can keep it 100. They're also very popular, so don't get it twisted. They know the right people. They can call the right people at the right motherfucking time. I never had a Taurus in my life like that, but my niece is a Taurus, and she's only like 2 years old, and it's crazy because she already like knows what she wants. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those people who just know what they want. They like quality stuff. They're far from fake. They are far from fake. They'll hold you down 100%. If they like you, they like you. Once you get on their bad side, good luck. That shit will never go away, bro. It will never go away. They're also very down to earth. Like I said, they're earth sign. So they're very down to earth, very loving people. If they like you, man, they will give you all the attention, hugs, everything you want. And I do know that they're also the bull. And because they're the bulls, like, you mess with the bull, you get the horn. You just don't want drama with a Taurus. That's all I'm saying. I do know that Tekashi 6ix9ine is a Taurus, and I'm a Tekashi fan. I don't know how everybody feel about him, but I like Tekashi. I like the fact that he don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? There's people who do things because society is telling you to do it, and there are people who do things because everybody else is doing it. That is not the case with Taurus. Taurus will do what the fuck they want. And I love that about people. I love individuality, and it's dope. You know, who wants to be a follower? They're leaders, and I fuck with that. So that's why I love Tauruses. And on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being least like and most like, Tauruses are 9 to 10, baby, for me. I love you guys. Yeah. So after Tauruses, I believe are Geminis. Let's talk about Geminis. Geminis are good looking. They are some good looking motherfuckers. I'm gonna go ahead and put a bunch of them around here. Those are the celebrity Geminis. If you want some cute babies, you better get you a Gemini. If you want some smart babies, you better get you a Gemini, okay? I've always been like really close with Gemini females. We get along so well. I do know that either my sun or my moon fall under Gemini. I'm a Capricorn, Gemini, Sagittarius, which is why we get along. Me and Geminis get along very well. They love to party, and I love to party. And most Geminis, you know, we just personally with me and Geminis always have a lot of stuff in common. And you know, I love that about them. I love that they're very loving people. They're very caring people. But one thing, y'all, Geminis literally only care about themselves. They will put themselves first. If you think you about to be in a relationship with a Gemini and be worshipped by them, that's almost like a 60-70 chance that they'll even worship you. If they like you, they're gonna like you, but at the end of the day, it's always about them. So if you're loving yourself all the time, your Gemini and a Gemini is good for each other. Gemini and other signs, I don't really know, okay? They're super popular. They're super smart, very driven. They go after what they want. You know what I'm saying? They love luxury, and they're very smart. And their signs, I believe, are like the twins or something, which is why I'm going to bring up that bipolar thing that I was talking about before. The only thing I don't like about them is the fact that they can be a little bipolar. One minute they want this, one minute they want that. One minute they're your friend, one minute they don't want to be your friend. And that doesn't mean that they'll be mean towards you. It just means that they're not solid all the time. They're very like wishy-washy, but not in like a bad way, just in a Gemini way. Like that's what they feel they want to do. And I mean, it's cool, you know what I mean? We can't hate them for that. It's who they are. But overall, I love their lifestyle. I love that they always choose happiness over BS, and they're not afraid to tell you when you're wrong. And I love that in people. That means you will never fail, man. That means if you're doing something wrong, they got your back. You know what I mean? So yeah, Gemini's the most popular sign ever. I always think that like Capricorns are like the quietest type of sign that like no one knows about, and Geminis are like the out there full show. Like they will not hide who they are for anyone. You know what I'm saying? And they can be shy. I feel like Gemini men are mainly shy, but the females are Angelina Jolie. They're definitely out there ready to steal the spotlight from whosoever because they run shit, bro. They run shit. So yeah, as far as Gemini, that's what I know. And the sign after Gemini, I believe, are Cancers. July, which are Cancers. Cancers are at the end of June and the beginning of July. And we are supposed to be opposite signs. Now, when it comes to Cancers and Capricorns, the whole opposite attract thing is literally real. Like, I don't care what anybody says, and I really hope some of my Capricorns who are watching this, I really hope you guys can relate to this, because many times I've seen myself in the past. I've been in a relationship for a while now, which is a good thing. But, you know, in the past, before I started being with my boyfriend, many times I had like crushes on Cancers, or like I was very close with like Cancer men in ways like where like they're my best friend, I like them, but I don't really date them, or like situationships are like cool and like being around them and stuff like that. I've had encounters with Cancer men before I met my boyfriend, and it's so weird because it's literally like a love-hate relationship, and I don't understand it at all. Like, it's just one of those things that will literally drive you crazy. Like, if you're a Capricorn and you want to be in a toxic relationship because that's your thing, and there are people who enjoy toxic relationships, okay? I don't care what anybody says, it's real. People enjoy that shit, and there's a sign that's coming up that loves it the most, and we will talk about them soon. But yeah, Capricorns and Cancers are opposites. However, they are opposites that do attract, and it's really insane. Now, I'm not saying that because I'm saying like all Cancers and Capricorns like each other. That's not how it works. It's just like they have a lot of similarities in values and things they like that makes them a good match until they get together. Then it's from there on, it's like not a good match at all, which will drive you literally crazy. And yeah, so Cancers, they're very sensitive. They're also they're the symbol of the crab like on the beach with the, you know what I mean, like the little crabs. That's your signal. So if you hurt them, they will sting you, you know what I mean? Like, if you come for them, they'll come at you 10 times harder, which, you know, which is always fine for Capricorns, because Capricorns don't really keep things, like, we don't really hold grudges. So when we're done talking to them, or like when we're done with them, like, we don't really feel like any type of hate or anger. But if you come for them, they will come for you 10 times harder, bro. They will come for you 10 times harder. They're very sweet female. They're very sweet, very emotional. They need friends who are honest and stuff like that. But they're also, every little thing you tell them, they will literally go cry about it. And I think that's one thing that I don't like as a Capricorn. I cannot do the crybaby thing. Like, I love independent people, strong-minded people who can pick themselves up like that. You know, dwelling on things, that's not my thing. Crying about things, it's not my thing. So I think that's where it comes off as, you know, we don't like Cancers in the sense, but it's not that we don't like them. It's just that being around them and being with them, it's very frustrating, and we don't like that. Capricorns do not like that. So yeah, if you're all about looks, get you a Cancer. If you are all about looks, get you a Cancer, because that way you don't have to pull up with the BS. You could just deal with how fine they are and just appreciate them. Most of the time, I do know that they're very compatible with Leos, because I know a lot of Cancer and Leo couples, which is why I'm saying they're compatible. But yeah, Cancers, you know, they're very loving, they're very sweet, very kind, very talented people. So yeah, Cancers, they're awesome, they're sweet, they're very intelligent, they're very, very smart. There's nothing they can do in life, y'all. There's nothing they can do in life. And Pop Smoke was a Cancer, and I think that's one of the reasons why I love his persona. Like, a lot of stuff about Pop Smoke, R.I.P. Pop Smoke. And yeah, they're just dope as hell. They're cool to be around all the time, very easygoing, very, very loving, until, you know, they want to get in their feelings and shit. Then shit gets real, you know what I'm saying? And if you're not a straight up person with them, they can get hurt very easily, and, you know, that's just how they are. From a 1 to 10 on that scale of not liking and loving Cancers, I would give it a 70. You cannot hate a Cancer. You can not like them for them doing something to you, but in general, like, they're very hard to hate because they're so sweet. So yeah, that's just how it is with Cancers. The other sign after Cancers are August. My Leos. And I say my Leos because my whole life I've been best friends with Leos. I've dated like 2 Leos in my life for very long periods of time. And, you know, we just get along easily. It's so weird. I think that's also because of the Sagittarius sign that my sign fall under. Like I said, I'm a Gemini, Capricorn, a Sagittarius. And Sagittarius are fire signs and Leos are fire signs. So maybe that's why we're so compatible. I'm so compatible with Leos, but my boyfriend at the moment is a Leo and I love everything about him. My favorite thing about Leos is that they are so fucking funny. They literally will have you dying, bro. And I love that about them. I know they are very, very hardworking. And, you know, Capricorn being very ambitious, we love a hardworking man, y'all. Capricorn women love a hardworking man. Now, Leos can be a little standoffish and they can be a little conceited at times. Oh my God. If you have a mirror and a Leo are like best friends, basically. They're very high maintenance, so you always got to keep up with them. They're very, very loving, kind-hearted people. They will always give to the homeless. It's so, like, ever since I've met my boyfriend, I've never met anyone more kind. And that shit is rare. In 2020, to be calling somebody kind, it's so hard because even with this virus going on, people are just in very negative stages of life and it's really scary. However, Leos are very loyal, they're very hardworking, and they make great husbands. They're also the lion. They're the lion symbol, like the animal, the lion, which means, you know, a lot of people do like them. They love being around people. They love being the center of attention. If you want to piss off a Leo, try stealing away their spotlight. Try trying to say you're better than them. If you want to start an argument, just bring it up the fact that you're better than a Leo, and it's on. They're very, like I said, strong-minded people. Leo girls are the life of the party, bro. Like, they're very popular. They like being loud and they like being seen, like, at all times. It's very weird. Like, if you want somebody who's always in the spotlight at all times, get you a Leo. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're very smooth. They're charming as hell. I don't know how, but they're smooth people. They have like a certain swag and persona to them that is almost like a Romeo and Juliet type of vibe. They will just suck you in with their charm. You know what I mean? And they do this shit without trying, which for Capricorns, you know, we have to try because we're very shy. But with them, they're not shy at all. They will come up and sweep you off your feet. It's amazing. But like, those are the qualities I love about Leos. Some of the qualities I hate about Leos is that, oh my God, these motherfuckers can lie. Leos are I don't care what anyone says, the L in Leo stands for liar. I said what I said. If you don't like it, oh well. But yes, they really do know how to lie. So you always got to be careful. You kind of have to have that I don't give a fuck type of personality. And if you choose to love a Leo, you have to just love them for who they are, because you'll catch them in so many lies that honestly you wouldn't even want to be with them. But at the same time, it's like, how much do you love this individual? You know what I mean? Yeah, they're big liars. They're loving, they're caring, very kind, very sweet. People pleasers. They love to please the crowd. Give the people what they want. You know what I'm saying? And they won't get the people bullshit either. That's the other thing I like about them. But yeah, on a scale from 1 to 10 for Leos, I definitely give Leos a 10. We're just so compatible, and I love that. Okay, so after August is September, and this is Virgos. This is the time of the Virgos, my other earth sign. Oh my gosh, where do I start? I have 2 Virgo sisters in my life, and I love them so much because they are the nicest people. Oh my God, Virgos are so nice. And it's crazy because you'll think that it's like fake nice, but it's so real. They love treating everybody with respect, and they love being very kind to everyone. However, they have the worst motherfucking temper. Virgos are, I believe, the only female symbol in the Zodiac sign. Correct me if I'm wrong down below. But yeah, they're very talented. Guys, we need a moment for this. Beyonce Knowles is a Virgo. They're also perfectionists. They like to have things perfect in their homes. They like quality stuff in their homes, and they like to have things be real. No fake shit. You either come correct or you leave. That's how Virgos work. Virgos are also very hardworking people. They love to get shit done themselves. Like, if you're a half-ass worker, you cannot work under a Virgo. You cannot work for Virgos. They will not have that. You know what I'm saying? They're very down-to-earth, loving, sweet people. So funny. If you want to have a good time, go out with a Virgo. You will not regret it. They know the right places, the right time, the right spots, the right music. It's like they know everything that's right. It's really weird. It's really weird. But they know everything. Everything that will make you basically the happiest person in the world. You know what I'm saying? As far as Virgo men are very talented. However, they are very strong-minded, meaning once they have their ways set in their head, good luck trying to change that shit. You know what I'm saying? If a Virgo says, I want to be with this girl, and then you want to be the person who tries to come in and say, no, be with me, that's not going to happen, because they already said what they said. Virgo men are also very sneaky. And as a Capricorn, I do not like sneaky, bro. You either come or you go. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm saying?
They're very sneaky. They can be a bit like fake. You know what I'm saying? Like they can fake smile. They know how to fake smile around you very well. The men, not the females, they can fake smile around you very well. But what my biggest thing with Virgo is that, oh my God, those motherfuckers love drama. Oh my God. Like, they will start drama and not even know that they're starting drama. Like, who does shit like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll say certain things or they'll do certain things unintentionally just to start some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wait for that cop noise to go bye-bye because it's kind of interrupting my video. So yeah. In the meantime, let me take a sip of my water. Virgos are very, very, very dramatic. They like things being about them at all times. And sometimes that can't be the case. Like chill. But they're very dramatic people. They love drama. Once they start their drama, it's so hard to end that shit, bro. And it's crazy because that's just how they are. And a part of them loving drama and starting drama and being around craziness and just liking to have a crazy wild time all the time comes the fact that they are like, it's so weird, but they're almost drawn to like toxicity.
What?
I can never say this word. Toxicity. Toxicity.
Do you ever had a dreams that
Well, all I know is that they like toxic shit. They like toxic relationships. They like toxic things. Like they like drinking and partying and drugs. They like toxic shit. Like it's hard to not say, but they really do. They rather use things around them in life to help solve their problems than for them to solve their own problems. You know what I'm saying? They like to take the easy way out. And sometimes that's not the best way to handle things, but that's just how they're set up, bro. Like they're loving, they're caring and all that stuff, but man, they're drawn to toxic. And when I say they're drawn to toxic, it's they like to go in direction to where shit is going wrong. You know how like there's a burning building on fire? Virgos who want to go in the building and try to shut shit down rather than run away from it. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. They like toxic. And I think it just comes to, they're very loyal. So I think the reason behind that is that once they feel like they're loyal to you, it's hard for them to not want to take your bullshit and keep it as their own. When sadly, that should not be the case. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they like that stuff. To Capricorns, it's absurd because yes, although we are both earth signs, Capricorns are very independent. Virgos are very reliant. They like to rely on other people. They don't like feeling, uncomfortable. They like to always feel right, and they do that by, pulling other people into their bullshit too sometimes. So yeah, However, though, from a 1 to a 10 with Virgos, I love them. And for me, Virgos are 100% 9. Virgos are solid 9. I love y'all in muffs, but man, y'all love drama, which is why I said earlier, all the earth signs are the most drama toxic people, including me. Not all the time, but most of the time, people. Most of the time. Now, after Virgos are the sign, where are we? September, October. Libras. Woo! Libras are the sweethearts of the zodiac signs, y'all. Libras are the sweetheart. It's so hard not to love a Libra. And the reasons why I say that is because in the past, I've had many Libra friends who I still get along with onto this day. Now, Libras, it's hard for Libras to trust people. However, they're people persons. That's the thing I don't understand. It's hard for them to let down their guard and open up so easily. However, the people, you always catch them around people, and you'll always catch people talking positive about Libras. And I think a lot of that comes to the fact that they're very honest with themselves. They keep things a buck. Like, the most realist people you'll probably ever come across are Libras, and that's because they respect and they honor like truth and just all the goodness in life. You know what I'm saying? Like nobility, all that good stuff a Libra can bring into your life. They're very honest people. If a Libra wants to play games with you, they're very easily quick to tell you that they want to play games with you. They will never lead you wrong or lead you into thinking that you're more than what they think you are. Libras are very loving people. They're so caring. They love the best things in life. And they're also so nosy. Oh my God. Libras literally are the biggest gossipers of the zodiac sign. If you want to know something about somebody in your hometown and you left for college or something and you come back into your hometown, if you want to know all the answers and everything that's been going down, walk directly to a Libra's house. Get you a Libra friend, because they will tell you the whole thing, bro. Libras are the community's know-it-all. It's so weird, but I think it's so cool. They're very popular because they're such nice people, and I love Libras. A lot of my girlfriends are Libras. They really know how to have fun with you. They're never like Debbie Downers. They're always in a really good mood, which is always needed when you're a Capricorn like me. Like, normally we're very down, always calm, quiet, reserved. Libras can help get us out of our shells a little bit. They're very honest people, always beautiful. Like I said, they're a luxurious group of people, and I love that. You know what I'm saying? And from a scale of 1 to 10 when it comes to Libras, they're definitely one of the 9/10s on my list because they're so easy to get along with. They're so loving and so caring, and it's more positive than negatives with them, which is why I think a lot of people like them, and which is why they're one of the most popular signs ever. They have big hearts. They'll do anything they can to help out someone in need, and you know, they're just a real ass people that you really cannot hate on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to hate on a Libra because they got it. You don't. You most of the time people be mad at them because the other people don't got it.
You know what you are? EP, aka enemy of progress. Now listen.
Libras are the realest of all times as far as I'm concerned, and I fuck with them 100%. Now, after Libras, October is Scorpios. We're almost at the end of our zodiac sign list, guys. Scorpios. Now, Scorpios are, Drake is a Scorpio. That's just, I don't know how else to put it. They are so versatile. They are so talented. Scorpios are hardworking, but at the same time, very true to themselves. A very honest group of people, very driven. When I say driven, it's a Capricorn or Scorpio, one or the other. One of them is gonna make it in life, and that's on that. And when I say make it, I'm talking about million billionaires, that level of intellect. Scorpios, men do not play, but they do play too much in relationships. Scorpio men are the biggest hoes of the zodiac sign. I don't care what anybody has to say. Scorpio men are they will be everywhere all at once. It's really weird, but that's just how they work, you know. And if you want to be with one of them, you got to be able to handle that. If you can't handle that, then it is what it is. But Scorpio men, it's almost like a Scorpio Sagittarius men kind of vibe that are the hoes of the zodiac. And you know, it sounds terrible, but you can't be the richest zodiac sign and also be the most loyal. How is that supposed to work? So yeah, Scorpio men are very family oriented, very loving. They have really big hearts, guys. They can give back just as much as they can take. You know, they literally will bring to the table more than they should. Scorpios, they're just you know, one of the realest signs. Very talented, know how to make that bank account very, very fast if they put their mind and soul to it. I do know P Diddy is a Scorpio. Who else is a Scorpio? There's a lot of Scorpio male producers out there in Hollywood. On a 1 to 10 scale, I would place all my Scorpios at most likely like a 6-5 kind of relationship. I love them, but you know, they're just sneaky people. They're cool as hell. The females and I are always very cool. However, we just are not that cool. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're good to be around, but for Capricorns, we're just not as tight. And with that being said, you know, from a 1 to 10, I would give them that number, and that's why. Last but not least is Sagittarius. Sagittarius are very similar to Capricorns because we are very close, indeed, next to each other. We're very driven people. Nicki Minaj is a Sagittarius. We have a lot of similarity in styles and things that we like. We basically kind of have this very similar personality trait, except Capricorns are more on the shy side. While Sagittarius are huge people person. They are, the crowd loves them. Everybody loves the Sagittarius. They're super funny, very easy to get along with. And when I say funny, there's some serious comedians. My sister on the channel, I've had her come on my channel a bunch of times. Love, she's a Sagittarius. You know, just a very loving individual who has great style, great taste in a lot of stuff, and know how to get what they want with their awesome people pleasing charm. And you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, I give all my Sagittariuses a 10. I love being around you guys. Although you guys are very short-tempered and can be very feisty if y'all get pissed off, I love all my Sagittarius 100%. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next YouTube video. Bye guys. Mwah.